Hey everyone, it's Cynthia with Including You Journals. I'm so glad you could join me today. I am continuing to work in a journal, and today I'm going to make a little window, and it's only going to be a flip. At least I don't intend to add anything else to it, but I want to use it as a flip. I'm thinking about using a butterfly from this little sticker set, maybe the blue or the this green color. I have orange paper on one side, I have blue paper on the other side, and then I've also used a little bit of tissue paper cut like this, and I'm going to glue it in between both pages so that as it flips, you can see what it is. Okay, so do I have the size of this square? Well, I thought I did, but I don't see the size of that square. So you can see I just have this nice square punch. It has cut out about just like that so that you can see. Maybe if I put it down on my mat, it's a 2-inch square punch. Duh, I could have measured it easily and known what it was. Sorry about that. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I am here. It's been a wonderful day today. I am videotaping a little bit ahead of time, but it's been a great day, and I'm certainly enjoying the weather. Excuse me for reaching. I needed to get a pair of glasses just to make sure I can tell what I'm doing. I spent a few minutes trying to decide if I wanted 2 pieces of the tissue paper and then to sandwich a butterfly in between. But I'm going to believe I'm going to put a butterfly on this page and then on this page as well, so that as this flips in between, it can catch the butterfly. So let me put it out of the way while we're working. And you can see that I've already punched my pages. I need to make sure I have the right sides lined up. Okay, and I do believe I do. So if I turn it here, and of course you can see that I think you can see, I have made the tissue paper almost as wide as this page that I'm going to flip. What is that? Maybe almost a 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch wider all the way around, just so that I could use my glue and have it to stick. And of course it's going to stick on both sides. And you know what I want to do? I want to stick this whole page together and sandwich this little piece in between. So let me go ahead, see if I can do that. Close, but not too close to the edges because I don't want it to go over. Okay. If I can quit sticking my fingers in it. Okay. Then here. And pressing that in. I hope I'm working fast enough. Do a little bit more glue on top because I do want it to stick to this page as well. Or to this side of the paper. Let's see if I've done that anywhere near right. Aha, not so bad. And then I have a piece of ribbon that I'm going to use to attach it in my book. Let's see if I've trimmed that about right. Excuse me for picking that up. Now, what I can do is I may go back and add another butterfly or a little label or something of some kind there. And I did find my glue spreader. Let's just make sure there. Let's see what it looks like on this side. Okay, so naturally I'm a little over on the yellow side. But that will easily be fixed. I can use something to make a layer with that. First of all, I can cut this white edge off. That won't be a problem. The problem is going to be in this area here that's white. So what I'll do here is I will come in with maybe another little fussy cut and go up the side here, a leaf or something of that nature. And I see a little bit of white edge here. I want to trim that off. I am videotaping in the evening today after work. I'm trying really hard to get rid of all of the shadows. I'm not sure I'm doing that too incredibly well. Now, as this lies flat and dries in this book, it's going to be really nice and straight, and there's not going to be a problem, and I'm not going to be worried about that. Now, do I want to, I'm trying to decide what end. I really like that end, but do I want something over on that side? I think it'll be fine if I do it that way. Okay, let's go ahead and look at putting it in the book so you can get an idea of how I will set this in motion. Okay, first off, I'm going to have no clue of what I'm thinking of because I don't want to come in here in the middle and do that. Do I want to do it? This page is really flimsy, but I really wanted to put it there. I would love to see that against the text. How's this going to look here? Kind of white. So yes, I'm going to do some decorating on that one, evidently. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually go ahead and attach it right in here in the center. Okay, sorry. I just need to make sure I can see what I'm doing here. Either edge is fine. And I want to make sure I have about half of that. And this ribbon is about 1/2 inch wide. Oops. Okay. And then this part that did not get attached to the card will be attached to the book page itself so that I can flip. And I'm going to come in here and attach it in the center portion, right up against that page. Do I want to do that or let it lie here? And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here. Okay, I thought I saw some glue there is all I pulled that away and looked at. And I'm going to come right in here and glue right where I want to attach it. I have never made something to be attached right here. My flips usually go from the outside edges of the page. If I don't like this, I'll tear it out of the book or tear that whole signature out. How horrible that would be. And then add that signature back in with other pages. Okay, now I hope you can see what I've done. I have actually attached glue and ribbon onto this particular page in the journal. And I'm just going to press that down again to make sure it's in that crease. That's how I want it to lie there. And then I'm going to, and I don't know, but I think you can see that there's a little bit of room right here. That's the material, okay? So the material is just folded over enough to be able to shut that now with no problem. And it looks like it's raised up, but it is actually glued to that ribbon, and the ribbon is folded down onto that page. Okay, I like that. I've never done anything like this, but I think it's going to work fine, and I'm going to like that. Now, what I was thinking about was I wanted to make sure that I could see these butterflies through the window that I've created in this little flip. And I either want the blue one here or I want the blue one here, and I don't think I liked it there, but I do think I'm going to like him here. And I love that I have text behind this one. Oh, how pretty that is. Can you see that? Not sure if the camera's picking that up or not. Now, this is just tracing paper. It's not vellum. It's just very thin tracing paper. I purchased an entire pad of it from either Walmart or could have even been the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure which. And it doesn't matter whether the fold is here or not. I still have something pretty to look at. It's not in the picture, but I'm looking at it through the window. Or it's not in the window, but I'm looking at it through the window. quite different from anything I've seen. Okay, now I think I wanted this yellow. Okay, this is a yellow greenish butterfly. I just want to make sure I get him in the right place. I like those colors there. Again, not sure how well the camera is picking that up, but trying to get you to be able to see that when this window is here, I can see that butterfly. It doesn't matter where the window's lying, but I have a flip page, a little flip space there. Now to figure out what to do with this little bit right there. And I'm not sure. I don't think I will add a butterfly. Although, let's see what this looks like here. Okay, I kind of like that. I'm going to put some glue behind him to make sure he's down. Let's see here. Again, I'm just looking. I would love to have something that would just continue right off the page there, since we are dealing with butterflies. So I'm going to go right up here with that. And this looks a lot like that paper, doesn't it? But I don't want it to extend off the edge that far. Okay, so we have, do I want lace there? Again, I don't want to take away from that pink orange paper, and that certainly takes away from all of that as far as I can see. Here's one a little thinner. We'll try it just to see. I could actually come in this way. Oh, I like that. Okay, this is what's going to work. Make sure I have that about where I want it. And then I'm looking at either side. I believe this is what I want up. Okay, I don't think that takes away too much. Okay, I need to see what it looks like on this side though. Don't like it. I don't like it because it just looks like something added to one side. And I don't think that looks good on that side. Wow, I'm so glad I looked at it before I started gluing. That's how things go. Let's see, what's this right here? Could I use just a smidgen of that on this side? And what does it look like on the other side? I have my tongue stuck out. If I bit down, I would bite my tongue off. Okay. Now, I think that's going to be okay. I'm going to pull it back so that it's not showing through the window, but it is showing on that side. And I may have to cut a little bit more, and that's okay if I do momentarily. I'm going to put some here on this edge of the glue. I'm not going all the way to the edge because I do think there's some left over on either side. And the smart thing to do would probably have been to put one edge to the end here and let this one hang off. And then just glue that one part down. Okay, and I cannot see that through my window. I can see the blue butterfly and the text. I can still see this butterfly here, and all I need to do is trim this one little edge. It's something different. Sometimes, I don't know if you do this or not, but sometimes when I use that little lace, crocheted lace, or any kind of lace for that matter, what I like to do is I like to put a little dab of glue on either end. It keeps that from unraveling. that glue will dry clear, but it will keep it from unraveling, and I don't want that to happen. Who wants to pay for anything that just simply begins to unravel with its use? And that glitter glue dries pretty quickly. I'm going to slide. Sorry, I just hit that camera. I'm so sorry. A little piece of paper there just so that it doesn't stick in case. Then do I want to do this or not? I really think this kind of goes with this Indian-ish-y, psychedelic-ish sort of paper that I've used on that side. I don't like it there. Are there too many butterflies? Now there are 4 butterflies. Okay, I'm going to opt with enough. Sometimes more is better. Sometimes less is better. Christmas time, I think there's lots of room to have more is better. Maybe the rest of the year, it's not quite the same. I don't know if you feel that way or not. You may think that's a silly kind of thing to even think there. But let's see what we could do, especially on that blue side, if we can add any little labels. I don't think the bird goes there. I do like some labels though. It gives a little more color pop to that page, so let's try that. I do like the retroness of this blue and white paper. This is a very, not so much what I want to call vintage, but more of a retro feeling. Back to the 50s, the 40s and 50s maybe. Am I in the right time period? Some of you gals and gentlemen will know that. I don't. And I don't have to rub my finger through it, but I somehow routinely do. Okay. And I do want to make sure, I believe that butterfly's in there just fine. Yes, okay. So here we have, I still feel a little bit of wetness at either edge, and I don't want to feel that. I'm just looking for something different, if I like that or not. I believe that's on the wrong side. Here we go. That is kind of fun, and it is different, and I like the green in there. Did I bring my, yep, excuse me for reaching. Now, if I cut correctly, we have almost like a package right there under that windowsill. I like that. Let's add him. Again, just using some art glitter glue. I don't want to go too much into that window space because I don't want to see it through the other side. I'm going to double check quickly. I'm not sure if it'll be quickly enough, but okay, great. I can't see that through the window. It does not impede my looking at the blue butterfly at all. So whether the flip is to the left, I can still see, I can still journal, or if the flip is to the right, I can still see, I can journal around, I can move, and I can journal here as well. Wow, how cute is that? I don't know if you like that, something a little different. I really wasn't sure what I was going to end up with. I just had an idea of a window without actually making a pocket, some kind of a little flip that might be used there. So I look forward to seeing how this piece flattens out in this book right here, because I definitely want it to do that so that my pages fold and lie nicely. and we'll see in the next few days how that does. And that way, when I come back and show you the entire journal as I finished it, we'll see if we really like that or if it's something we need to throw out. All right, thanks for joining me today. Maybe you saw something that you could at least get an idea of for working in your journal. Have a great day. See you next time. Thank you.